What's up, y'all? We are back in the building. Um, Monique will not be joining us today on camera, but she will be joining us in the comment booth. That she will be. So let me get myself situated. Um,
You're in the mood for something crunchy and crispy. White Castle serving up the seafood sensation.
I always have the most problems with getting on live on my phone. It's crazy. I'm still acting up. But anyway, y'all. Monique, can you hear me well? Everything is good? Any echoing? No, you can't hear me, or what's going on? Where is it? What? Okay, and you can hear me very well. I can't get on live, so you're gonna have to catch the comments and everything because for some reason my phone is not letting me go on live. So, all right, y'all, let's get into it. So today is today's topic is when caught cheating, why attack the cheatee and not the cheater. So let's get into it. Hey, Michelle.
You on there? I was
Yeah.
gonna try to get you online.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with it. So yeah, so you guys can see the caption of what today, what the talk is today. Just buffering, ain't it? Yeah, that's okay.
You on my phone? If I give you my phone, I won't have nothing to comment on.
No, it's okay. Just it's fine. Thank you.
Okay.
So y'all, so let's get into it. So let's get into it. When caught cheating, why attack the cheatee and not the cheater? So let's get off up into it. I guess Monica say stuff periodically in the comments or whatever. So why do people always attack the cheatee and not the cheater? It feel funny because I don't have nobody else to talk to, so I don't even know. It's all good. But Monique is not feeling good. She's under the she just not feeling well and she can't sit up, so she chilling. It's buffering. I'm only able to see again too only the people that's friends with me in the comments section that's on here. I won't be able to see nobody else because my phone is still buffering, y'all, and I cannot get in there to see anything. So I can't see. No, I don't know why my phone buffering.
Just don't put the camera on, baby. It's fine.
No, no.
It's okay.
You don't have to be on camera. You can be on mic.
I just said that.
What, the mic? Okay. I can't hear you.
Why?
I don't hear my headset. Do a tester.
That's them.
There you go.
I just said that.
All right, y'all, getting back to it. So you'll just hear Monique in the background. You just won't see her. You'll hear her though. So anyway, getting back to this. Why, when caught cheating, why attack the cheating and not the cheater? So let's get into it.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I knew that's what you
Y'all
wanted.
knew what I needed. All right, guys. So I'm not gonna go on the camera. I'm sorry. I know you said it. I'm not gonna go on camera. I'm half dressed. I'm in a little bit of pain. So, um, and with the comments buffering and stuff, I don't want her talking to herself. So I'm gonna sit up as long as I can, and we're gonna have a good topic today, right?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
No echo now that I joined. Hey, Aisha, I see you, girl. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so um I did some research today on topics of why the cheating might be targeted. So if you guys got comments on something, how you should said they're embarrassed. Well,
Um,
go
I
ahead.
think why people target. So what she's saying is an example is husband and wife. The husband is cheating. Of course, I'm gonna say the husband because you know wives don't cheat. And the husband is cheating,
Y'all, I
and
cannot.
then the wife goes after the girl that the husband is cheating with and not him. So that's what she's saying when she says, why go after the cheatee? Why does that happen? Why do people go after the person that their spouse or their significant other or, whatever that they cheated with and not just with that person? I say it for me, I wouldn't go after that person unless they either confronted me, tried to fight me type of thing, or if it was like a close friend or a family member. If it was,
I can
yeah,
see that.
yeah, I'm going after you first because we were supposed to be,
Tight,
yeah,
close.
way before I
Yeah.
was married.
If especially if you're my sister.
Yeah.
If you're my sister,
You hear that, Monique?
then yeah, that's like crazy. That's over the edge, and you my blood, so I can see them going after this. But when I did some research, so one of the main points was betrayal and anger, and what that means is that the cheatees actions can feel like a direct attack on the cheater person, trust of sense and security, leading to intense anger and a desire to lash out. So let's talk about that. You know, I agree with that 100% because again, at that point when you literally catch someone cheating, it's like you catch the person you're with cheating, your anger goes towards everybody. It's like a you don't think, you just act. As soon as you see it, it's a reaction. It's never a let me think about this. Should I get him or her? Or should I get her or him?
Yeah.
It's like I'm going after that person because the person you with should know better. We think like that, but
Yeah, they should they definitely do know better.
yeah,
But
but
like I said, sometimes that other person is vindictive, and that doesn't take away from the fact that your spouse cheated. It just means that that person was also disrespecting you openly, knowingly being disrespectful.
yeah,
So
pretty much not
yeah,
caring at all.
yeah,
Like just basically just saying they do what they want to, pretty
yeah.
much.
Knowing that you're married, knowing that the person they're cheating with is married, not caring about their family, or
Let me acknowledge some people that just popped up on my screen. Hey, Zariel. Hey, Lucy. Hey, Kenyatta. Hey, Trisha. Zaria. Hey, Auntie. little girl. Hey, guys. Hey, hey, hey. My phone finally kicked on, so I'm able to see more people than on my laptop itself. So yeah, go back. Monique.
no, I'm just saying, like sometimes that person is openly and knowingly disrespectful to you. And so I'm again, it just for me it depends on the person. If it's just some random stray, then I'm not mad at her because ain't no telling what was said to her about our relationship, you know?
Yeah.
Could be anything.
What if that person literally has no idea about you at all,
Yeah,
and
that's
that
not
they lie, and then here it is now you see this and you attacking them and not the person that you're with. Like,
me personally would not attack that person.
you personally, but out of 85%
Yeah,
of,
but you see it all the time, especially on social media.
yeah, so out of 85%, I just seen a clip today on TikTok where literally the girl went up into the place of the girl's job, and she went in there and jumped behind the counter. She jumped behind the counter and jumped the girl, beat her up over a dude. Like, it don't even make sense. Like, did you check your dude? Like, why?
But here's the
You
thing.
at this girl job though.
But here's the thing, though. So say I call you and I'm like, you sleeping with my husband, or you sleeping with my wife, or whatever, and they're like, yeah, and I am, and so what, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's already beef right there, because all you had to do was say yeah, and that was it. Yes, you should have checked the other person first, but maybe you did, and now I'm just asking you, or you show up to ask her and she get all rowdy and try to fight you. I'm not gonna back down just because you slept with my spouse. No, we're gonna duke it out. Because who was you talking to? I was just asking a question.
But
Some
a lot
people
of
are
times,
aggressive.
women, I'm gonna say women, on a woman's point of view, we automatically know if our spouse is cheating. This is something we already know.
We are suspicious.
So we very suspicious, and we find out things when we ain't even trying to find out things, right? So for that, it's like, why even go after that other person? I still don't see the motive to that part. Like, you already know, you sensed this, you knew it. Women always had this intuition about things that ain't right, and to me, it's like, go after that person.
You right, Aisha. I want the action with him, not her. That's true.
But
That's
most
true.
people ain't like that.
I don't know about most people. I just think it depends on how the other person reacts, which makes you go after that person. A lot of times, we, especially in our age, we're smart enough to know, like, why even go after that person. But if they disrespectful, talking junk, all of that type of stuff, then yeah.
Just me and my girl said, I want them both.
Okay, Monique. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean,
We know Monique want all the smoke.
she want all the
All
smoke.
of it.
All of the smoke. Period. But it's just like, I don't know. I'm just, especially if it's been a point of time where that person already cheated on you. So automatically your antennas up anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You already on pins and needles, like, you know what?
And
you ain't trusting them doing nothing now.
And if it's more than once, you definitely don't want to go after the second chick, because now you know it's all him.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, but they still do go after the second chick. Think about cheaters. On cheaters, the first thing they did on cheaters was ran to the woman that he was cheating
It's
with.
because of her tone. She be like, "Who is you be, and why you with my man," and all that type of stuff. And then she say something back smart. Then somebody say, "I'm gonna beat your ass," and then
Because
before you know it,
if you run up on me and you say, "Why is you with my man?" and all this, it's like, girl, first of all, I didn't know he had nobody, because he told me he didn't. So it's almost like I had no clue. But now you so rah rah at me, so that's gonna make me rah rah. So
that's what I'm saying. That women are disrespectful too. And so you
very.
say something to them, and they in defense mode, and they trying to show they ain't no punk. They gonna say something back slick, and before you know it, so it's not necessarily going after her, but you're not gonna talk to me sideways.
I should say you should not trust me after I found out that you are a cheater.
Aisha, cut it out.
Period. Okay. Now I don't trust you at all. You better be watching your back. But another pinpoint.
And your front.
Another pinpoint for why the cheater might be targeted. Focus on the other person. Meaning the cheater becomes a symbol of the betrayal, making it easier to focus on them rather than the deeper issues within the relationship that may have contributed to infidelity. I thought that was like mighty funny when I read that, and I read it over and over and over again. It makes totally good sense, because a person will lash out at you and not even taking on the problems they already had to lead up to this moment of the person even cheating in the first place. Listen, people don't listen. If you can't hold nobody down, let's just get that straight. If I don't care if you sit at home, you cook, you clean, they come home to a nice meal, house clean. You can't stop them. If they want to cheat, they're going to cheat regardless. You can't stop nobody from cheating. If they want to cheat, they're going to do just that.
Yeah.
All you can do is make the person happy that you with, and vice versa. It doesn't matter, and so when you got issues at home and you tend to ignore the issues that y'all dealing with, and even like sometimes one or the other or both can be hard-headed about the other person telling them the things that's wrong in the relationship or the marriage, and they not taking it serious, and they just turning the other cheek and just saying whatever. But it's a problem, because for your person to come to you and tell you something wrong in the first place, that becomes a problem. And if nothing changes from it, it just accumulates and accumulates more and more and more and more. So that becomes a problem, and that makes people want to go out and cheat.
Hey, Dana.
And then especially again, if you're not, girl, shut your mouth. Hello, heifers. She's so irritating, especially if she threw me off. she's she's such an ass.
I don't know. I mean, having, underlying issues in your relationship should not be a reason to go out and cheat, but it a lot of times, 90% of the times, it's either that or the person is just selfish and they don't really care about your feelings.
Just think about this: a, a home that is so many issues inside the household, where again we always go to this in every topic we talk about. It's always about communication, right? Say it's that household that they don't have communication and it's hard to talk to one another, so they don't talk. So everything that the other person do, it just builds up and builds up and builds up, right? But watch this, it builds up to a point where that person don't even want to come home and be around you. Some people, and then they'll start coming
And
in when you sleep. Some not coming in at all.
So you leave, but you don't go cheat.
They ain't gonna leave though.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's they comfortable.
Yeah.
They comfortable with it, and nobody. And I mean,
Right.
20. I would say 65% of people, and this is my opinion, 65% of people do not think of the consequences behind their actions. And I'm a true believer of that. Nobody ever sits back and no. If I say this to this person, what consequences could it be? Nobody. We just go off of impulse. We just do things off of impulse, and a lot of times, no repercussions behind it is a mug. So, what you have to say, Monique?
Dana, I'm not about to entertain you tonight. I don't feel good. So I'm not messing with you. Aisha, I know you cheat back, baby girl. You know
What's
I know.
up, Zeke?
I mean, I get it.
She said I cheat back.
She crazy.
It doesn't make it right though. I feel like this.
242.
And I listen. I always say this: if you feel like you want to cheat and do all this stuff, just don't be in no
But
relationship.
if you cheating and you don't want to
So
leave,
tit for tat.
I'm just saying, if you cheating and you don't want to leave, why can't I cheat? Because I don't want to leave too.
How about y'all just come up with
Be roommates.
be roommates or have an open relationship? That's how that go. You have an open relationship, or you know, do your thing. Don't get it. For men, it's called community dick. So funny.
Right, that's the thing. I mean, I still just don't get why
Hey, Sue.
these men, I mean, not the men, but the women. It's usually the women. I've seen some cases where the men have went after another man. Um, like if it's his homeboy or something like that. But a lot of times the guys can just brush it off, you know? They might leave the girl alone because, especially if it wasn't his wife, a
Mhm.
lot of times he'll just walk away from her, just continue to have sex with her off and on. But the guys just move on. It's like not even a big deal for them. It's the women that want to fight for weeks and months.
Because women don't know how to let things go.
No, I'm holding that girl for a while.
Of course, and again, women don't know how to
All right,
let things
Aisha.
go. We wear our hearts on our sleeve. Whereas a man, his whole mentality is, I just get another woman, get another girl. I mean, it's no big thing, but for us, it's like we wear our hearts so hard on our sleeves too. It's like it's hard for us to get over stuff, and we are the best people to do something wrong too, because we know how to get back at you.
Well, I agree with you, Chris. Chris said, "Yep, just be effing done at that point, cause she not tolerating it. She out." And it is situational. The men, like I said, I've seen a lot of times where the men, Aisha, just they just be like, all right, they chalk it up to the game. That it is what it is.
Yeah.
Whereas women, nah. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. Since this podcast thing, I said everything I say on here. If I tell a story, it's gonna be the truth. I think that for me, I'm not a cheater first. Back in the day when I was younger, yes, of course I was. Up until my early 20s, before I got into a serious relationship and was married. Before then, I was a huge cheater. Everyone who knows me can account, they can say, yeah, that's true. However, once I got married, I knew that I was not gonna cheat anymore because I didn't have to. Like the one person I'm with, I chose this person and vice versa. I feel like this is the person that is supposed to be everything that I'm not, right? And vice versa. So I swore I was never gonna cheat. And I didn't until the very end, but I was also fed up and wanted to go.
Hey, Stephanie.
So I think a lot of times, when women cheat, it's because they've like had enough. They're done, and sometimes that's the only way out. In all honesty, because like I said earlier, men will leave you when you cheat, but when they cheat, they want you to stay.
That's funny.
It's the truth. Yeah. So I think.
What about externalizing blame?
What do you mean?
So, one thing I learned by doing research about cheating and why people go out after the cheatee and not the cheater,
Mm-hmm.
when it said externalizing blame, it's attributing the infidelity to the cheatee can help the cheated person avoid confrontation, their own feelings, and potentially contributing factors within the relationship.
Maybe they're fighting that other person to kind of stay away so they can keep what they have already. Because sometimes that person that's being cheated on is sometimes the good person in a relationship, the person that does what they're supposed to do in that relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and the outsider, the cheatee, is the person that's pulling away,
Way.
you like
Mm-hmm.
dragging that away from them.
Yeah.
And so they feel like they have to attack that person. Because here's the thing: if I can beat your ass, you ain't gonna come back over here.
What amazes me is this though, to even step down to that level, to even,
Yeah, she did, Dana.
I think when you're older you think totally different than how other people think, because for me, if it was reversed and I caught you cheating or whatever, I'm not fighting you or the other person, because see you later, bye. It because to me now it's like we done already been through everything, and we still go through stuff. However, that cheating shit, like we
Yeah,
said, communication, that's the final
straw.
straw
Yeah,
for me.
yeah.
Because it's like, listen, I told you in the beginning, the only thing will make me not be with you no more is cheating.
Well, I get that.
And so if you told me that and then you turn around and do it, it's like I'm not about to sit up there and fight you nor that other person. See you later, bye.
Chris, shut up.
She gonna say my ex-husband.
To make it work. Hard to make it work when you both love penis. That is true, Chris. I don't know
Chris.
how that's gonna work, sis, unless you get you one.
Mm-mm.
Oh man. Sorry, y'all. Y'all might hear me grunt or groan because I'm trying to sit up in this chair. And
She in pain. Instead of bringing a pillow in here with her so she can
time, time. That's the only way. Here's the thing. I thought I had moved forward. I thought I was over it. Like I thought I was done years later, only to realize that I had fell out of love with that person when the cheating happened and I never got it back. So it takes forever to move forward. I mean, you could physically move forward, but the mental part is the part that keeps you back.
Let me go to this. Because it's not about doing research on cheating. I'm doing research on the effect of people understanding the different types of why people do cheat. It's about getting a more, what's the
Like
word?
an understanding
A
of
more
it.
understanding of it, because you can just say whatever, whatever, but facts, I go for facts.
Yeah.
So everything that I'm saying to you is natural facts. It's everything that someone that is it's facts.
It's from the cheating.org website.
No, it's not. She's so stupid. But it's facts. And when I say anything in my podcast, is when I say anything in my podcast, if I'm saying it, I done did research on it and it's a known fact. I'm not gonna sit up here and tell anything that I don't know nothing about. I don't know a lot about cheating because I ain't never had to cheat because I ain't been in no serious relationships. I mean, I was married before Monique, but when I rather that's always been my philosophy. If it's going down with us in our relationship and I done told you that this ain't good for us and everything, I feel like when I go out and do something, I'm not cheating because I done already told your ass.
Yeah, but if you still in that relationship, that's cheating.
I mean, if you're still in a relationship, but if we don't do nothing and nothing together no more, and it's been months and
Until
months.
you say it's over. Until you say it's over and y'all part ways, or you come to a mutual agreement that our relationship is now over and we're open to date anyone else.
Well, I have done that,
Yeah,
so
but
yeah.
that. So saying until you physically do that, then that is considered cheating.
Right, Aisha, factual research. That's right.
I
So
can't.
yeah, so everything with me, everything I do in the podcast, I'm gonna get the known facts about it. So that's why Dana, hey Taisha, hey Nakia, hey cousin. Yeah, so anyway, and then another known fact is the other partner. The cheater is often seen as a stranger or at least someone who was not involved in the relationships day to day complexities. This can make it easier to demonize them and direct anger at them.
Can I read this what Dana wrote because I need to answer it. It's
Yes.
directed to me. So Dana, with her big head, said, "So Monique, what made you not cheat now? Because I know my cousin is everything. She alright. I'm not saying that because she my blood, but if you've been cheating for years and now you're married and don't cheat, what changed? I need to know because I'm about to get married. I need all genuine advice. What's keeping y'all flame and love for each other together?" So
Hey,
they
cousin.
so Dana, when I cheated, I was younger. Remember, I said I was younger, like in my 20s. When I was not in, the other person may have considered it serious, but I was doing what I wanted. So that's when I cheated. Once I got married, I said before God, like it said our vows, you don't cheat. It's just what it is. You don't cheat. My relationship, my last marriage was a little different. I didn't cheat the entire marriage until the very end, and it was my way out of the marriage because I couldn't just walk out like I wanted to. There was some other things that I'm not going to go into right now, but I couldn't just be like it's over. That was not an option for me. So I had to do something drastic in order to be let go, and that was cheating. Let me see. So that's what changed for me. And what's keeping y'all flame and love for each other? I would say um talking. Just make sure y'all talk about everything.
Communication. Communication
Um
is key.
Remember to laugh. Also, a big thing is give and take. You gotta give, but you also have to take it. Okay? You have to, what's that word I'm looking for? Compromise. You also have to compromise. That is a huge, I will tell you right now, in our marriage right now, we fight on the compromise part. Um because neither one of us want to give. It's like we want to give, but kind of like on our own terms. It's kind of weird. It works for us right now. Maybe as years go on, it may change. But the compromise and the communication is the biggest thing. And stay laughing. Like, y'all got to have fun. You got to go on vacations, just the two of y'all. Can't take them kids. Leave them damn kids at home. Y'all need alone time. Yeah,
That was good.
I got you.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't even see her comment, so it was good you was at it because I kind of got my phone sitting up on a stand real high, so it's hard for me to really see for real, for real. But
I'm over here in pain like hell. And I don't want to
so let's say you got to have understanding. You have to be able to talk between each other, with each other, not at each other, and understand.
Yeah, we got that
Yeah,
part
we
down.
got that
We
part.
got that
Yeah,
part
we
down.
got that part down
It
pat.
took a minute. It took 5 years, but we got it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it took till now.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Because people see us on the outside and they think we like the perfectest couple ever, but we have our faults. We have our issues and everything, but it's nothing that we can't get over. You know, unless one of us just stubborn as hell. And
Yeah.
in the beginning, we were.
We both were.
We both were stubborn, but then we got over that. Hey, Johnny, JB. And so we got over that and we conquered that and we still deal with it now in an everyday basis. Like
Yeah, we have to work on it.
yeah, we every day we still working on everything. Like even when my mouth, I be like, oh my bad, baby, sorry.
Yeah,
you know,
are correcting yourself.
yeah, I'm you know, and I have to correct myself because I have to always remember that she ain't do nothing to me to make me latch out at her. She done nothing to me, and I should never have an attitude with her unless she physically do something to me or mentally do something to me, and she has not. But
do something to her. It's hot.
my attitude is just so different, and she's a work in progress because she works with me with it, like you know, and vice versa. Because some things about her, you know, and I'll be like, okay, bitch.
I have a very smart mouth.
Yeah.
Everything I say is always smart. So that's kind of a small problem with her. And I'm working on that. Trying not to be such a smart ass. It's just so hard. Because all I know how to do is be sarcastic with my responses.
Every response. It don't matter if it's it don't matter. But again, marriage is a work in progress. And you have to want to change it.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
want to change it. If you don't want to change things, then you're gonna be one of them ones where your spouse or your relationship, somebody cheating on you. And it's as simple as that. And sex. If you're not giving out sex, that's a big main it's a big thing for us for everybody want to have sex. Ain't nobody unless you in your 70s and you don't want to do nothing because you just don't because you've been there done that. But for us the young ones and for us that's in our 40s, it's like, hey, listen, if you don't want to give me no sex when I ask for it or touch you or whatever the case may be, and you just keep doing this and months flat past and you still look up and it's like, okay, we still ain't did nothing, guess what's gonna happen? Somebody gonna creep out and go get it from somewhere else because people want to have sex. Shut up. She is such a nut job. Y'all don't even understand.
Right. Dana, you know we Virgos aren't cheaters. Aisha, you can't be a part of the group. Shut up, Michelle. She talking about no, not you. When I said I got a smart mouth.
I don't even see her. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yeah, I see it.
Stephanie says she's a cheater. Damn it, Stephanie.
Stop it, shut up. Monique said, I changed and he still cheated. So what the hell?
We can go jump.
That's because he just a cheater and he community dick. You know, he share with everybody. You know, your turn, your turn, your turn, your turn. Who's next? It's the truth. It's the truth. She'll say it. Yeah, so hey Megan. You like extra late, Megan. What the hell?
We overstay. Aisha, is that what you're trying to say? We overstay. We do overstay. That's our problem. We need to leave with the first red flag. Like immediately.
And also too, Dana, this is what I want to point out as well too. As going into a marriage, about to get married, also another thing too, don't push that person away from you. Like y'all Virgos and y'all got that kind of hardcoreness to y'all or whatever.
Our outer shell is hard.
Yeah, and y'all don't sometimes use the best choice of words to talk to people. Don't run nobody away, because marriage make a difference, because now you can't just walk out the door.
Yeah,
Now marriage is to be taken serious. You
sometimes putting up that wall allows people not to get to the you that you don't want exposed because we don't trust you yet. And we don't know if you're gonna try to break our heart. So we gotta leave that wall up until we don't have to leave it up. That's all that is.
And another known fact though is men change once you say I do.
They change how.
Known fact. So they change, in other words, knowing that the woman cannot. What happened?
Yeah, Aunt Suzette.
It sounds like a playing old hoe. My Aunt Suzette, y'all, is crazy. Crazy. But
Oh, right, Aisha. Y'all understand what she's saying. Like, my mouth is fresh and
yeah, and
I,
Dana's is too.
I have
Dana is a mother.
yeah, Dana mouth is
Yeah, Dana mouth is reckless.
yeah. Yours is too though.
Yeah, man's is too. But since y'all calling out Virgos,
She
I'm not a
said
Virgo.
through dealing with yeah. I don't know what she's talking about because I'm sweet as pie and fine as wine. So I don't know what she's talking about.
Yeah, but let me get back to this. So, what I mean about men change, a lot of times when men say I do, they feel like they got this power now on you. And not only do you see it in movies and just be like, oh, this is just a movie. No, this shit happens in real life. This is real shit. It's something about once a man say I do, he changes. Just watch the changes of things. Women, we ain't like that. But a man, oh, they change. Everything gonna start changing. I just hope it's for the best and not for the worst.
Sagittarius, Aisha.
Yeah, but I ain't them other Sagittarius that you think.
Oh, the cheating one.
The cheating and the liar
The,
ones.
yeah, she's not good.
Cause I don't lie about nothing. I'ma tell you just how it is. Cause who gonna whip me? Ain't nobody gonna whip me. So I'ma always be honest and tell somebody how I feel. Cause I don't give two shits really. I don't. But what you was about to say?
I was about to say
This girl done drunk my whole water. I'm reaching for my water and it's gone, y'all. No,
You can just talk to them.
oh my god. My cheating ex-husband Donald just called. Laugh out loud. Yeah, so with that note, y'all, so yeah, so just watch the changes, Dana, because people can be different. Now you can't just walk out the door. You can't just leave. Now you got to work on wanting to be in the marriage, even when it goes south. When it goes south, you got to still be there and talk it out and come to an understanding. It ain't just about talking and communicating. Y'all got to make sure that the conversation that y'all having, that it fits, that y'all both understand it, and how can y'all deal with it at that moment without moving to something else before you go to another conversation. You got to deal with that one thing head on, and then after that, then make sure y'all both got an understanding of it and what y'all two is gonna do about it. Yes, marriage is too beautiful, taken seriously, because people used to say once a cheater, always a cheater, but that's not true. People can change their life around and be faithful to their spouse. Women can do that. Men, not so much.
Yeah, once a cheater, always a cheater. I if you use my life based on that statement, Stephanie, yeah, possibly, but in this marriage, no. So yeah, a cheater can definitely change their life around for sure. They can definitely stop cheating. They just have to want to. The funny thing is, it's not that hard not to cheat.
I think I wish it was a man sitting here because I only got semi man
So
feelings.
stupid.
But it's like men temptation is different from ours. Like we know how to control our temptations. But for a man, it's like soon as a woman bend over and pop, lock, and drop it on them, he think automatically in his hell they about to get it on. So hey, Romel. So it's like I don't know. For men, it's different. If it's a man in here, then tell us, cause I see a lot of women in here except Romel. I don't know. It's just I don't know. Men are different. Women, we can fight temptations, but can a man fight temptation?
I believe they can. They just gotta want to.
Megan goes, "Oh my God, not the semi man. You killing me, girl. You know I'm a semi man." I don't even know if that's working correctly or not.
You can't
Because
hear it.
when I did, I can hear it in here, but I don't know if they can hear it. Because when I did it earlier in the recording there, I couldn't hear it at all. Yeah, so shit, I can't.
I don't know.
I don't know, but
I don't think it's hard to not keep, but I think
it's not hard. But
there's
you gotta
levels to it though.
you gotta want to. That's just like when you into it at home. When you into it at home, you gotta want to be the better person. You want to be the one. You don't want to be the one that do like keep going at it with your partner. You know, you gotta wanna be like, okay, you know what, you right. Cause like me, take me and Monique for instance. I'm the type that she thinks that when she talking to me and I say, okay, yep, you right, and she think me saying that is a blow off.
It is blow off.
She
You
think
feel the same way.
no, I'll tell you when I'm feeling some way. Cause remember what we said, we won't
You
hold
do
them
say
back no more.
no. I said I wasn't. You never do already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For-
I was the one holding
Yeah.
everything in.
So when she say something, I'll be like, yeah, okay, yep, you right. And she like, now you just blowing me off. And literally, I don't be blowing her off.
I feel like it though, because if I'm trying to tell you something, you'd be like, "All right, yeah, okay, cool, I got it." It's like, wait, I'm not done.
Hey, Kenya. Yeah, but I'm not blowing her off. That's just me just stopping the stopping the argument or it about to turn into an argument and just saying, okay, you right, okay. But she think it's then it turns into another argument. Tell me I can play temptation with me, girl. What? Tell me I can play temptation. Earl say yes, a man can fight temptations. Oh yeah? Well, Uncle Earl like 80 years old, Auntie.
Yeah, but a grown man, one that wants to be with his spouse, and
They've been
those are the
together for
ones.
years.
Yeah, those are the ones that'll fight temptation. The ones
Yeah.
that know what they have at home and don't want to mess that up in no shape or form.
Right.
But some of these young dudes ain't trying to do that because they thinking they could just do whatever they want. Somebody done told them wrong.
Yeah. People don't take relationships serious nor marriage
They
serious.
don't take it serious.
They don't. They think it's just a piece of paper. But what you don't know is once you with that person, you want to have on your record that you done got a divorce and another divorce and another divorce. It's like it ain't working out for you.
Yeah, but sometimes it's just best to go. Why even prolong something that's not working? So what if I got 3 divorces under my belt? I'm gonna be happy at the end of each one.
Shut up, Dana. She don't do my Hugh Perkins like that. Girl, shut your mouth.
Who's win versus lose? Who's that?
You right on, Suzette. I did. Yeah, but older men can fight temptation.
Yeah, but what
That's
did they do when they were younger?
shit. Probably been there, done that.
Oh, so now
They probably
now,
was wild.
now they didn't screwed
First,
everything, and now they didn't calm down. They tired now because they old.
well, Uncle Earl and Aunt Suzette been together for a long time. And Suzette, how long y'all been together? They've been together for a very long time, so they might have been together in their younger days. Who knows?
Yeah, that's when most of them do the bulk of the cheating. I mean, I'm hoping not to see no 50-year-old person out there in a marriage just cheating.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's always been my philosophy. Don't even get in a relationship if you're a cheater. If you are a cheater, don't even be with nobody. Just do your thing. No. Well, how that saying go? No play, no foul. Listen, don't be with nobody. Don't be with nobody. Just go out, have fun, do what you want to do. Don't move nobody in your house.
How long you been married, Stephanie?
I hate Dana. She talking about Aunt Suzanne and Uncle Earl been together for 106 years. She is like the dumbest girl ever. Nakia cracking up. Cuz don't laugh at her stupid self.
No harm, no foul. That's right.
No harm, no foul.
No, that's right. You're right.
Yeah, you're right, Takaya. I couldn't think of the saying. You absolutely right. Right. No harm, no foul.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, no play, no foul.
Right. Over 50 years. Ain't that a blessing? You could take some pointers from Aunt Suzette, Dana. They've been together over 50 years. That's a blessing.
Oh, 6 years. Oh, okay. But been together for 10. That's what's up.
Yeah, but that's just do that. Stop going. My other thing, stop going after these women. I'm speaking on a women's point of view. If your man out there cheating, your boyfriend or your husband out there cheating, stop going after that damn woman. Y'all gonna get yourselves killed because people ain't doing that no more. Stop doing that. Go after your husband or go after your girlfriend. Leave them other folks alone. Whether she knew you were cheating, that he was with somebody or she was with somebody or not. Go after that person. That's who you live with. That's who you be with. You ain't never gonna see that girl no more. I mean, what?
You right. You probably. I agree. Go after the person, your person.
Yeah, go after that person. Stop going after these women because probably he didn't lie to her and say, "Hey, we in the process." But the men favor of all time favors when they marry. Oh, we going through a divorce. We separated, knowing good goddamn well they ain't separated. They still living in the same household, sleeping in the same damn bed.
Yeah.
And this is what the girl believed.
Yeah.
And I feel like if a man can do that to his own wife, guess what? What you think they get a divorce? He gonna do it to the same girlfriend.
And then, in this girl, she dumb as hell because listen, like you said earlier, women know when they person is cheating.
Absolutely.
So you dating a dude, he ain't with you at night. You can't call him at night. He don't even look like he works somewhere where he working overnight and can't take phone calls in 2025. Who can't take phone calls at work?
Right.
Like really?
Right.
Who ain't got their phone on them? There's not nothing I can think of. So with that being said, you come on, 2 + 2 ain't adding up to 4. So you know this man is cheating. So don't be trying that. I didn't know that he had somebody because you had suspicion.
I assume that Dana is going at it.
Yeah, I see it.
Y'all better stop it. I wish her nothing but the best, and that I call it in existence. They marriage gonna make it for years and years to come.
And Dana barely gonna make it a year. Oh my god.
But yeah, so that's my philosophy for y'all. Stop going after that other person, please. Y'all gonna get yourself hurt and killed. And at the end, is it worth it?
At any time, is it acceptable to go after the other person?
If she come to your house,
Oh.
tear a mud hole in her ass by all means.
Yeah.
But when you see them out, don't even go up to nobody's job for what?
No,
Catch
I said if she comes to your job.
And if she come to your job, tear her ass apart by all means. But don't go after that person if they sitting at a restaurant or at a movie theater and you just snuck in there with your light to your phone off. Just don't do it. Let these women be and these men be. Catch him when he come home. Have his stuff packed all up. Well, throw it in the grass, however the case may be. But don't do all that. That's crazy. It's crazy and it's beyond me. It really is. It's beyond me. Thank you, cousin. I can't wait to see Granny Pooh next Saturday at my engagement dinner with her bag of prunes. Laugh out loud. I love my auntie. She knows
Right, Stephanie.
that just talked to her today. I wish a bee would. She will leave in a body bag. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not about to be fighting. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
even
not
care
about to
that
be
much.
fighting nobody either. Because at the end of the day, it's like if you a woman and you with a man, it's his fault. Period. And if you a man and you with a woman, it's her fault. You know why even you know go through all that? Because you knew. I'm almost 100% sure you knew months before that even led up to when you finally caught it.
Yeah.
You automatically knew
because
he
you
was
didn't-
already
It
cheating.
didn't just fall in your lap that day. You
No.
had an idea. You was probably already looking through his phone. You was
Mm-hmm.
probably already trying to check up on the places he said he was. So yeah, you knew.
Yeah, and while he was asleep, you tried to get in his phone to put on his location so you could find out exactly where he was gonna be the next day.
Let me check my phone location, make sure it's off.
Girl, I don't need your phone location. You call me when you leave. Babe, what you doing?
I can't even get up and go nowhere.
Not right now. But if you somewhere, you call me. So I don't need to do that. And plus, I trust you, and our communication is fine.
Yeah.
So I don't have to go through all that. I don't feel like nobody cheating or
Anyway,
So but yeah, women, y'all got to do better. Y'all got to do better.
it ain't just the women.
Well, I'm speaking for the women because I'm a woman myself. We have to do better. We have to do better. Society need us, and we have to do better. Right?
Yeah, I agree.
Any closing things you want to say?
Sorry I wasn't on the camera, guys. But by next week I should be good.
Hey, Lisa, you late, Lisa. We about to almost end this. You done miss all the juicy stuff. Now you're gonna have to go back and watch it. Yeah, but with that being said, I'm getting sleepy now, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Just all of a sudden my eyes got heavy and I already can't see and I don't have on my glasses.
I took a good nap. It's the medicine that's making me sleepy because I'm still taking pain pills. I tried to go the whole day without taking a pain pill, but it was just unbearable. It felt like my leg was burning and like it was ripping. And even in my sleep, I could feel it.
Stephanie, I'm glad you stayed up and watched the podcast. If you come to my house, that's disrespectful.
You're right,
I wouldn't be fighting her because of him. It's just the principle of coming to my house. If they are going to mess around, meet at motel, not my house.
Right. But you're going to jail at the motel, Stephanie.
Right. Definitely going to
And
jail.
we got to get bond money and bail money, whatever. Let her come to the house.
Yep, and tear her ass apart. Tear her apart, a new asshole. You know?
Sometimes you ain't got no choice but to fight this other person. Shoot, I'll be trying to fight both of them at the same time.
Yeah. I'm too old for that.
And if he's smart, or if she's smart, they'll be trying to protect you from fighting.
Yeah, I ain't saying my fighting days over, but for something that's my wife cheating and I catch her cheating, then go on stay. Don't even come running behind me. Go on sit there and enjoy the rest of your night, cause
You always tell me I'm too old to be fighting.
yeah. But if it came down to it, I'm gonna throw these hands. Yeah, most definitely. It's hard to keep that mouth closed. I'm not going to the motel, and if I do, y'all know where my money at. I'm so sick of y'all. Well, y'all, today was a good topic, and I wanted to do this topic and something different. And so I want to thank all y'all from coming into the podcast and showing your girl some love. You know, sister, thank you for staying up because she in the bed by 7. So I appreciate you for staying up and coming into the podcast, and for everybody else that came in and watched the show. Share the show. Share it with a friend, to another friend. And
For Mashka, tell him when you'll be back.
For who?
Mashka.
Is Mashka even in here?
No.
Oh, she didn't come in tonight.
I did text her though. But Lucy came in, so they got the text. It's okay. You know Mashka will go back and watch it.
Yeah. So Mashka, next week on a Tuesday, next Tuesday at 8 o'clock, we'll be back. Your girls will be back in the building. So with that being said, you guys, you know I read a quote at the end of it. I love this, cousin. Love y'all and thank you. See y'all next Saturday.
What invite?
Oh,
Next
I have to
Saturday.
give it to you and show
Oh.
you it. So
I know.
with that being said, I'm gonna do the quote of the day. Of course, I'm gonna repeat it twice. So the word of the day today is: once you realize all that you're worth, you'll stop tolerating less than you deserve. Let me say that one more time for the people all the way in the back. Once you realize all that you're worth, you'll stop tolerating less than you deserve. So that is Shay B speaking from the heart, and my girl Monique in the building. So y'all, we love you, and we thank y'all for showing mad love in this podcast. So with that being said, have a good night, sleep tight, and stay out of trouble. Deuces.
Good night, guys.
Good night.